More breaking news here tonight. This is the woman who was arrested for intentionally starting multiple fires in the West Hills last week. Vickie Smith is now facing multiple first-degree arson charges. In addition to the West Hills fires, Smith told police that she also started multiple fires in the Dishman Hills area.
In total, Smith admitted to starting 8 wildfires in one day, forcing hundreds of families from their homes and an urgent response from fire crews. Our Jordan Smith joins us live now from the West Hills neighborhood, and he has more on how police pointed to Smith as a suspect with the help of a neighbor who was evacuated. Jordan.
Well, there is a lot to unpack in this investigation. Vickie Smith says that she started these fires because she was upset with the Spokane housing crisis. She also says she started them because God told her to. And as arson investigators were searching for a potential suspect, one neighbor here in the West Hills found a woman in her backyard.
Hours after evacuating her home of 30 years, Cindi Moraglia returned home.
We decided to come back right around 8 o'clock.
While in her front yard, an arson investigator was making the rounds, asking for them to report anything suspicious.
And told me to be on the lookout for someone who might be coming down through the golf course into this neighborhood. And I have a gate to the 17th green.
Cindi and her husband then took the long walk to her backyard.
My husband and I walked up here and heard some rustling in the bushes. So we look over the fence and the woman is right there.
In a field of dry fuels, there was Vickie Smith.
I believe I heard the clicking of a lighter, and that's when she said, "Oh yeah, I'm just smoking pot."
Cindi immediately called 911 and escorted the woman out of the field. Cindi tried to get a hold of the arson investigator, but after multiple attempts, she was told that the woman that she was with didn't match the description of the suspect they were looking for. But she snapped this photo and passed it along to investigators. The next day, police responded to a trespassing call near downtown. The subject was Vickie Smith. She repeatedly asked if she was going to be arrested for the fires, saying she should go to prison for starting them. She also said there would be no more fires because it was no longer August 3rd, which investigators believe to be associated with the graffiti messages threatening to burn down Spokane under a viaduct on Post Street. But the officers at the time weren't aware of the fire investigation and escorted her to a homeless shelter. Officers later reviewed security camera footage of Post Street, determining the graffiti to be set by a woman who matched the photo taken by Cindi the day before. Police say they were able to track down Vickie on the west side of the state after contacting her through email. She's expected to be extradited back to Spokane.
And Cindi says she's grateful that the arson inspector came by when he did, because otherwise they might not have found Vickie near their backyard. In the meantime, Spokane police say that even though Smith admitted to starting the Dishman Hills fires, that's still under investigation. They can't confirm quite yet that that was her. More details are expected to be released as this investigation continues. For now, reporting near the West Hills neighborhood, I'm Jordan Smith, 4 News Now.